H. So, how's it going?
Beaver.
Wally. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What is good with you? Curry and cucumber salad? What? Is that a thing? There's no way that's a thing. That's not a thing. No, that's not a thing. A curry dressing on a salad could kind of be interesting though. I wonder how that would actually taste. That might be too strong. Does sound good. Maybe like one of the lighter sauces, one of the vegetable-based ones. Then you get some more vegetable with your vegetable. A curry is a soup. Yeah, but there's like the main, it's like a saucy soup. Like you could absolutely put that. It's thick enough that I could see you putting that on a salad. I'm wondering if it would make sense to do so. And you have a side salad of a cucumber salad. Yeah, no, no, no. I get what you said. I springboarded off that into a completely different subject. And then we get it's not quite an ooh woo, but it kind of is. Very similar vibe. And I'll get you guys your music early today. Get your music up early. I found a recipe for a curry chicken salad. What is Unc yapping about? See, curry chicken salad. There you go. That sounds good. Right? That feels like those two things could easily go together. As long as you pick a curry that's light enough. Hi, smokers. Do you want to get up here? Do you want to get up here while I'm yapping, smokers? Come on. Yeah, we get the kitty. How's it going, Smokey? How's everyone doing? What's up, Logan? We're gonna have a visitor today, or at least for the next few minutes until he gets bored and gets down. The Lorax, he speaks for the trees. That's probably not what the point is, though. Turn signal, it blinks. It also, like, ticks. Traffic cone, brass tacks. Brass tacks is, like, the base layer, getting down to business. Brass tacks, and the nitty-gritty as well would also fit here. The basic facts and the bottom line. I feel like those four fit the best. What it all boils down to. Yeah. Monarch butterfly. Monarch? Monkey bars. Goldfish has an animal in it as well. I don't know that I see two others, though. Duty free. It's tax-free, basically. Lip service. Port as well as here. Cracker, goldfish cracker. Basic goldfish. Wait, basic facts, nitty-gritty goldfish, but I don't see a fourth. Yeah. Butterfly, monkey bars, those like kind of fit. Traffic cone, turn signal. Those probably aren't it. Signal. Service. Signal and service work. Are there two others? Reception. Yeah. And bars. These are all colloquially, like your how good your connection is, right? Ending in words for cellular connectivity. All right. A claim, a counter, a court, and no, those don't quite fit. A counter, counterclaim, court. Hmm. It feels related to a courtroom in some way, but ticket counter and baggage claim and a food court. You might take a number for these, right? Feels right. Maybe duty free as well. I spilled. Hate when that happens. I can't relate personally. I don't smoke, but I that's happened to a friend of mine relatively recently. Okay, so yeah, features of an airport terminal. Okay, there we go. Traffic cone, the Lorax, monarch butterfly, and goldfish cracker. Things that are traditionally orange. Things that are orange. Also, hi, Jaeger. We did pretty well on that one. All right. Um, hmm. House? That gets me three vowels. Two relatively common. I guess we smoke in floor weed this morning. It does the 5 second rule apply? I assume it does. You'll be fine. When you smoke it, all the bacteria goes away, right? Just like when you cook something. Um, oh Jesus Christ, what is this? Um, I could do like now can't do like cloud. Yeah, exactly, the fire takes care of that. Right. Uh, so this is either an O, third or fourth most likely. I'm not I'm not guessing Cox. I'm not. There's no S anyways. That's not even correct. It can't even be correct. Uh, TRO. Uh, front. I like front. Front. Let's see how that goes. Okay. We've got an R out of place, and the O does go there. Uh, R, R. It's either going to be four consonants or there's going to be like an OI kind of thing going on. Irony or ivory? Uh, ivory works. Sure. Ivory it is. Yeah, irony didn't work, but ivory works. Very nice. We get it in three today. All right, global. Surely this will be a country that I know today, right? And it won't be some random fucking tiny ass island in the middle of the South Pacific. Surely not. Yo? Yeah, it's pretty good guess. Japan. Well, that's not exactly a random ass island in the South Pacific. 7,000 kilometers. That makes it less likely to be over here, at least. Um, Turkey, maybe? Okay, we definitely went the right way. So we're looking for, I don't know, something in this general ballpark. I failed geography twice. Good luck. I mean, I don't know the names of all the countries either, but I can kind of work my way there. This could be like a Pakistan maybe, but I have a feeling it isn't in that direction. Oh no, it is. Okay, we're aiming right in the middle. Is this gonna be like an Iran or an Afghanistan? I don't know the exact ordering of those Middle Eastern countries in this region. I think I'm more inclined towards Afghanistan, but I don't know for sure. Turkmenistan. Mm. A different of the Menistans. Turkmenistan. It's actually cooler. Weird. Okay. It falls in between Pakistan and Turkey in terms of distance, so we must need to go down this way-ish, because Pakistan's the closest, then Turkmenistan, then Turkey. So we're like down here. Is this Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is not. Oh, you can't have double floor weed though. Once you get it twice, then it doesn't burn off anymore. Okay, so this is not bordering Saudi Arabia, but it is about as close as possible without bordering it. We are 25 kilometers away. So it has to be like, is there a country right here that doesn't quite touch? I don't actually know what that is. It can't be the UAE, I don't believe. We might be fried and don't need any more. Maybe Ro just needs a nap. What else could this be? 25 kilometers. I don't know what this is that goes here. Is Jordan around here? I feel like Jordan is not around here. I feel like Jordan's like down here somewhere, but or like right around here. Jordan is between Israel and Egypt, so it is over this way. Okay. Understood. What is this country? Trust me, I know about Jordan's. It is in the job description, eh? They take away your name if you can't point it out on a map. I just woke up like no joke half an hour ago. Nap ain't happen. Oh yeah, yeah. That's not happening then. Fair enough. Just drink 3 times the recommended dose of NyQuil and overdose. I mean UAE, but the UAE isn't. It's adjacent, right? Yeah, it absolutely borders. And in fact, that's further away. So it's got to be like down here or like here or something. I don't know what these countries are. Like it's like right here. I wish I could see how far away this is, but I can't. It's got to be like down here. I don't know the answer to this, so I'm gonna have to come back to it. If we don't know what that country is, I don't know that one. Okay. We start with Dave because it's a funny guess, and then the day we get it right is the day we stop guessing him. Top 500-ish, but like right on the line, right around 500. Solo hip hop, not male. Female hip hop automatically limits our options a lot. Before 2014 I feel like Nicki Minaj was like around that time, was she not? Like around 2013? She might still be too popular though, honestly. Like genuinely a little too popular. Um Pretty sure she's still in like the top 200. I'll guess her anyways. Yeah, definitely. We are indeed in North America, most likely US. 2011, 12, or 13. Lizzo. Lizzo it iszo. Lizzo it izzo. Get it in three, not too bad. Betweendle. Uh, start. Because we're at the beginning. What was yesterday's spottle? I don't actually remember off the top of my head. So this is about halfway between, but we've got the S's and the R's and the P's and the N's. I'm gonna guess this is like a K or an L word. No, definitely not a Q word. We're halfway between the beginning and this, so I'm gonna guess like uh I don't know, kings. That should put us in the ballpark. Oh, Qatar for the global. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nope, Qatar. Ah, that's Qatar. Wait, this one's like just as close. It's closer than the UAE. Is it this? What the fuck is this? What is this? Because this is way more than 25 kilometers. So it's not over here. It's this little fucking island right here. I only know the name of the place that place because my cousin was stationed there. Whoa. Bahrain. Yep, there we are. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Fuck that, man. We got there though. Okay. Back to the between though. Kings was a little too far away. So we're like on an H or an I word. Maybe a middling H word. I bought my grandma, I assume, a fancy purple globe from an upscale homes furnishings store called Z Gallery. Mm-hmm. And we had Bahrain marked while my cousin. Oh, that's kind of wholesome. DJ Fast. I mean, I'm kind of normal speed, but what's up? When someone says think fast, I'm like ready to go. But like then the message didn't come through quickly, so I'm like waiting. What is a free site host server in Minecraft? Um, was it Aether? Aether hosting or something like that? Ooh, close on the Haven. Eternos? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I definitely have issues as the world gets larger. If you add more than a few players, it definitely starts to slow down. But that's just what you get with free. Free gets you free. Not much you can do there. Um, no problem. Can I guess an answer from Spiredle here? Havoc? Would that be your guess? In fact, that's what we're gonna put in for Spiredle as well now. Popcorn. It wasn't popcorn. It's not scaling. It's 6 or 7, so it's 6 6. It's not scaling. It's uncommon. It's $6 or $7. Not malt. Okay. Luchador? Arrowhead? Could be Arrowhead. Um, sure. Not chips either. Not malt, not chips, not other, not scaling. Troubadour? No, Troubadour is not a 7, I don't believe. Wait, is it? Might be. Troubadour, I can't remember if it's 6 or if it's 7. Um, we'll guess it. Okay, it is hands discards, but it's not Troubadour. Mary Andy is also a 6, though, isn't it? Maybe I'm mistaken. Burglar is also 6. At least I thought it was. Mary is 7? Okay, then it's probably Mary. No, not Mary, but it is an S joke? What? It's not supernova. Uh, I'm just scrolling through for this one. Shortcut? Oh, that's technically hands. That is technically hands. Yeah, it's shortcut. Should have thought of that one. It makes hands easier to play. Yesterday was propaganda. Today, blank blank of blank. The blank blank of blank is a not a country. Is a blank of blank in blank. This is one of the like original classic YouTube music videos right in here. I don't know if you guys have seen the music video for this song. It's four dudes dancing the choreography on running treadmills. It's great. Great Wall of China. Oh yeah, for sure. 1,000,000%. I wasn't gonna guess anything else until we came up with something because there's so few options.
Curly toes.
Oh no.
I'm
You know,
your
someone should make a
curly
music video for
toes
Curly
and pink
Toes.
ribbons and bows that glitters and
And just put a
glows to
like
put
a gray
on a
filter on
fine
it.
show. A mighty fine show for a
You can't
mighty
hear the music? The
fine
music's definitely
man.
coming through. Like, can none of you guys can't hear the music? I'm pretty sure I can hear it. Lightspeed hears music. What? Huh. Are you listening through YouTube and muted on Twitch or vice versa? You hear music as well. Oh, hello, Nushi. And Lightspeed. I also didn't say hi to Lightspeed. Hello, Lightspeed. Did my song request? I think so. What's YouTube? Don't give me that shit. Hello. Oh, what's up? Alright, so it is a common, it is an ironclad. It's not a skill though. 1 cost or 0 cost. I don't know which. Did you fire up HSR in 4.0? I haven't touched HSR at all in a couple months. Did my first song request go through? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it did. If I'm remembering the song right. We could just try like a pommel strike here. Typical. Rest in peace, free selector? Yeah, probably. Oh, it was muted. Aha! Yes. Yes, your vulgar song played. Yes. I genuinely considered skipping it, but I didn't. What is this card? There's only so many things this can be. Is this like headbutt? Headbutt! Beavis and headbutt! Hold on, I gotcha. Let's hop over to some Beaver game. It's time for some beaving. Beaver and headbutt. Where is Timberborn? There you are. What? There's an update. I already updated this bitch. Why you got another update? Oh, it's 1 kilobyte. Okay, I think we'll be alright. Hopefully that patch doesn't take too long. Mm-mm-mm. Did it not play the song still? Or did it already move on to the next one before? Okay, it's still in there. It's still in there. Okay, now we can play. Play Timberborn. I really enjoy this game. I kind of wish it had multiplayer, but I completely understand why it definitely doesn't, because that sounds like it would be an absolute pain in the ass. But they did add logic gates to this game. The game just released into full release like a week ago, I want to say. Maybe 2 weeks ago. Not sure. Exclamation point wrong song, all one word, will remove your most recent song. Okay, when does the game boot up? There you are. I'm also seeing a black screen right now, no worries. Let me move my webcam and my chat back over to the right side. Oh shit, there's like an intro. Well, I guess we're gonna have to watch this. You can get the entire idea of the game from this. These beavers are weed farmers? No, I don't think they farm a whole lot of weed. They probably could, but I think they're trying to survive right now, brother. I don't think they're gonna make it. Nah. Have some hope. Look! Look, it's very green. They found green spot. Yeah, what a wild intro that would be if you just like watched a bunch of beavers die and that was it. They were like, do better. Like all right, let's continue. When last we left off, we built through, I believe, the first drought. So the first drought came in a couple weeks in, and we survived that shit easy. We got a dam up. We had plenty of water. Next droughts are going to be harder, but we got some time until we got to worry about that. I was about to say, who the fuck is this? But now I realize that was Suisse. Okay, where were we? Yeah. We had an injured beaver that I should probably go help out, but I don't actually think I can. Hold on. Do I even have, like... Yeah, I don't even have medical beds unlocked. I guess I can unlock them, though. Sure. Slap one of those down right here. There you go. I think what I probably need is some more housing. Because we look like we're good on the food. Generally. This sounds Japanese to me. I have no clue. It is Japanese, yes. Hoshimachi Suisei. She is a VTuber. Okay, these guys are just building the crap out of that. We got a water wheel. Oh yeah, the water should be coming through soon. Where are you coming from? There it is. You can see the water coming in after the drought. Man, we really ended like right at the end of that drought, didn't we? Okay. Well, I can turn you back on, I'm pretty sure, and we'll be fine. Go ahead and collect some water up. Okay. You are out of logs to chop. As are you and you. Let me just pause up all of those. Got 2 workers. That's probably sufficient for now. I don't need 3 of you guys. I think I can just leave you and probably delete you since you were free in the first place. And put down another lumberjack flag location maybe here. Oh, these disintegrate now in 15 days, so you gotta go pick them up. Huh. Curious. I don't know that I had heard that song by her. How old is that song of hers? Is that recent? Is there anything else I need to worry about? No, I'm making planks just fine right now. We've got 6 of them. That's not a ton, but it's enough. We're getting there. You're low on the construction prio. You'll get built eventually. I do think I would like, at the very least, like, maybe those guys built. Just came out. That would explain why I hadn't heard it. We're full speed researching. You need to get full power, like, construction. Go build that shit. Someone go build that. And same with you. Someone go build that. I hate when the Salesforce user creation automation doesn't work for new hires. Well, then what the fuck's the point? Like, if it does, who else is it supposed to work for? Reach an average well-being of 10. Nice. Grilled potatoes, carrots, sunflower seeds. We don't have any haulers. That's why they aren't moving these out of here yet. Everybody's busy building or doing their own damn thing. Works for like 95%. Okay, that's something. But yes, manually assigning permissions sounds like a pain in the ass because I assume there's a lot of them in a company that big. Okay, these trees will eventually grow, and then I'll, you know, unpause. You know what? In fact, you could probably play regardless. I do need some berries. You can stay paused, though. I do have access to these trees over here and these oak trees over here as well, which is nice. We've planted some trees already, so hopefully... Speaking of which, plant an oak there. Make sure that we can still... Yeah, we can still cut all of this. That should be fine. And you can reach all of those. That's good as well. Very nice. We've got the second water wheel built. We do have a lumber mill built as well. Okay. With that in mind, now that we have a lumber mill built, I think I'm going to destroy this one and this. So now we get 2 workers back, right? Because I had a worker manually giving me energy, basically, here before. Um, so now I basically just got a +1 worker from that. And a whole bunch of my logs came back. Okay. And you can see that there are some places where that sort of like gross red polluted water comes from. So if I ever wanted to make good use of like this basin down here, I would have to find a way to deal with this water by like plugging this, or potentially I could like I could put like a dam here, perhaps. I could put a dam here and then destroy this and it would go down that way instead, and then I could probably do something similar with this up here. Where do you flow from? Up there? That one doesn't have as easy of a solution, does it? No. I could break this to flow this water this way, and then it would at least be less polluted, right? And kind of dilute it down. That wouldn't be too bad. And the new SF team, which is a consulting company that the company's owner bought, who work for with us. I think they haven't merged because they are committing evasion. My timbers have been shivered. Yo ho ho. Pirate beavers win? What the fuck am I listening to now? Ludicrous. Okay, fair enough, I guess. We've definitely got enough food to survive right now. The three beavers harvesting seem to be enough for right now. I am going to go ahead and get this farmhouse built up for when I need it, which will probably not be like too far off in the future. How are these guys doing? Oh, they're doing great. Perfect, perfect. Logs, perfect. Yeah, thanks. He didn't exactly hide that a ton there, Jordan. It's like telling me what the song Anaconda is about. I think I get it. All right, this guy is he's got 400 horsepower and he needs a total of 50. So, okay, what else can we build over here? Can I get I do have the gear workshop, so I could probably slap one of those next to it as well. There we go. Ain't Ludacris the guy from Fast and Furious? Sorry, that one's lost on me. What was I supposed to be storing here? Water, obviously. That was planks, that was logs. That was probably gears, if I had to guess. I would like to obtain goods from other warehouse. No. No, you are supplying. You are supplying to other warehouses. You are obtaining. You are supplying. Yeah, there we go. Do I have any unemployed? No unemployed beavers. That's what we love to see. Although he was an established rapper prior. Oh, there you go. He actually, there wasn't any like joke in there. That's just, yes, he actually was. Okay, we are making a lot. Requires haulers to function. Yeah, man, we're working on it. Give me a second here. And next on the list, since we're doing so well on food and all that, I think it's more housing. How's our research? 255. Oh, great. This is excellent news. I could probably fit... Could I fit 2 houses in there? No, I can't. I can only fit 1. Let me unlock the double lodge. I could do this. And then I think I can, yeah, I can mirror them as well. Who is this? It sounds like Otto. It is Otto. I know what I'm talking about. Building unstaffed. Yeah, that's because I put it on lowest prio. This is the overcap. I'm gonna go like this. So we do that. And... where is my well-being? There we are. We can get a rooftop terrace going. And then maybe a platform here. And as for how we get up there, we do a little bit of this. We do a little bit of stairs. Ooh, spiral stairs. What do those look like? Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's new. And then we do something like this. And like that. And then we could probably put some storage up here. But first, a second rooftop terrace. I like how well this game lets you just build shit on top of other shit. Ado is great. She's the only person I've actually seen in concert before. You guys are building just fine. I don't think I need to force you to do this. In fact, I've got you on lowest construction there because you guys are doing just fine. I would love to go to one of her concerts one day. Has she finished her current tour? She was touring the US for a while there. The Hibana tour, or whatever it was, I want to say. That was the one I saw. Oh, we've got our log farming going. Oh, this is Jover for them. I'm harvesting all of the logs now. Yes, yes, I know you can't get there yet. You're supposed to build the other stuff too. Okay, we are making gears as well. Well, that guy just injured himself, so maybe not so much. But I need to figure out what to put here as well. What could we put there? Contemplation, automation. Oh, here's... Oh, hold on. I actually need to take a look at these. And we can play on normal speed. So there's, like, signals that you can send now. They added, like, logic gates and shit. I missed the one in Chicago. Damn. I saw the one... It was in a smaller town somewhere in Georgia. It was the one that I saw. On her encore, she sent... I tongue-twisted myself. She sang Chandelier by Sia as one of her encore songs. Holy shit, she has a powerful voice. Depth sensor, contamination sensor, so you can really automate things, right? Like, you can have it test for contamination and then eject the contamination, potentially. Save energy, I guess. You can turn things on at night. I could probably turn on lights or something. Population counter. That's interesting. I feel like that works better with the Iron Teeth, where you could, like, turn on and off their cloning facilities. That could be cool. It was great. It was great. Would recommend. Not that I need to sell you on it, but... detonator. Ooh. Memory. HD. Okay, this is the one I want to make work. You can, there's an API for this particular item, so you could, in theory, set up Twitch commands with this. I don't know what those Twitch commands would do, but you can. You can also, in theory, go the other way. I could change the light color over here in the corner based on what, like, how much water I have. So we got the adapter and the lever. So it's sick. Exactly. I have no fucking clue what I'm putting over here in the corner. Maybe this is a good place for, like, my campfires? We have a campfire over here, but I'll be honest, I don't really care for that location for it. I'm gonna put one up here. That should be enough for how many people we have. I am going to bump up you and you on the construction list. The hydrate redeem refills the drinking stations too? Hydrate all... Okay, yeah, I can see something like that. Metal. Where's the nearest metal from here? We haven't started on metal yet. Not that that's something you usually do in the early game. But you can see that a lot of the metal access is kind of a pain in the ass because you gotta, like, build across a river that's somewhat contaminated. It should be safe enough to build, like, across down here and then up. But I think I'm gonna want a new community center because that's gonna be so far for them to travel. Set up, like, a new community center over here. Then I would have to import all the food. No, I could set one up here. I could set one up here, and then they could probably, like, bridge across this way. Would be safe. We could harvest metal here. There's enough green here, right? We could set the dam up there, just further away from this. This corrupted ground can make your beavers sick if they walk on it, so not usually what you want to do. Set up a bridge, set up a dam far enough away that you don't have to worry about that. Even when the drought happens, right? Make sure that the bad tide doesn't flow back in here or something like that. Gotta get that scent bar and smell the game. Fresh cut grass, yes. And then it smells like dust. Is that a thing? That's a thing? That's kind of cool. I don't know how advanced that is, but it sounds cool. Bro's been doing his job here too. Nice. I do think I'm gonna need some more workers, which is, I guess, why I'm expanding my housing. Speaking of which, I think there's another good spot for one right there. Boom. Get another 3 in there, right? This game would have the slight smell of vanilla. Not enough mods. Alright, let's speed back up to 2x. Can I do anything with Oh, overhangs. That's kind of cool. It can act as a foundation for other buildings. That's kind of nice. And then there's the 5x5 metal platform, which is insanely expensive. 3x3, slightly less expensive. Okay, those guys are building that just fine. How are our planks doing? It looks like not great, but we are producing them at twice the speed, so we should be good. See, now, the reason I put this plank thing here, supplying, is so that these guys will just go right here and just put their planks there rather than like either holding them here or transporting them all the way down here. And the reason why I'm obtaining logs is so that they don't have to go far to get their logs either. Now, of course, we don't have enough haulers because we don't have enough housing to have enough workers to actually supply the hauling post because I'd much rather have this one builder than 0 builders. Speaking of which, where the fuck are all my workers? I think you could probably pause since clearly we have enough water. Since neither of them is currently working. As for gears, we could probably pause the gear workshop as well. The gears use the planks, so I'm not using the gears yet. No reason to do that. DJ, question for you. If I remotely connected to your work laptop and asked you to navigate to the email that the report giving you errors is, would I be able to? Probably. I can't really see why I wouldn't be able to do that. Would you then navigate to the email that the ITR status and then tell me it's not the email giving you the error, but Bro's just crashing out. He's crashing out. All right, we got a levee now. That's nice. So, like, in theory, if you had a really wide water channel like this and you didn't want to put that many water wheels down, you could put, like, a levee on either side and put fewer water wheels and get pretty much the same value. Right? I've already done these 3, so there's no reason for me to do that, but... Oh, yeah, I know that voice. A one-way outlet that regulates the downstream water level. That's kind of cool. Dirt, always nice. Uses metal though, right? Yeah. Don't redeem it? Don't redeem what? I think I know what you're talking about, but I didn't see anything. Oh, you're talking about what the fuck is his name? I know who you're talking about. Okay, I know. Took me a second to catch up, but I now know where we are. He won't go to the email. Man, some people don't know how technology works. I don't. Large water pump sounds like a little bit of overkill. Aquatic farmhouses sound really nice. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a great place to do aquatic farming. Like, this one's fine, but it's only 1 deep, and aquatic crops use a lot of water. So I'm, like, much more inclined to want to do the growth out here, but then I have to deal with the bad water. So maybe my next goal should really be trying to deal with this bad water up here. For that, I'm gonna want to build myself a new district center over here. And by extension, I'm going to need a district crossing. I don't have the science for that yet, but we can at least start setting up this district center while we wait for it. We should just be able to build on this dead area, because the beavers don't really give a shit if they're living here, as long as they got all this green to, you know, grow crops and hang out in. So, as far as priorities for this place, we're definitely going to want dams, like... Yeah, I know you guys can't reach it right now, but that's okay. Probably, like, right here, yeah? This district probably won't be able to do much with. I guess that it is wide enough for a water wheel, right? Like, I can slap one in here. It's not gonna do a ton of work, but yeah, that's good. They've got logs. They won't have any issues there. Obviously, we need some homes for them. Perhaps we design that ahead of time. We go like one. Oh, you know what else we can do? Hold on. We can destroy this. We turn this around. We face it the other way. Look at that. That right there is 30 people. That's pretty good. And we only need one staircase. And then we could put some food storage right here. Food and water storage, yeah? No, this is storage. Right, we could slap a water tank down there. Maybe even two. Couple of warehouses. Boom, boom. Actually, you know what? For foods, we're gonna do these as gears, obtaining, and I actually don't want you. We're gonna do a pile here for planks. Accept planks. The reason is I think I want a little more space for food. So we want to put some like larger warehouses up here, ideally. Cut like that whole shebang. And wood, lumberjack flag. There you go. This is the highest prio. There we go. And once we unlock it, we can go with a new district right here, right? Just right there. How you guys doing over here? You build everything? Looks like everything's nice and built up now. We got the two of these. We got more housing. We got a bunch of kids. So in a few days' time, we'll have some better. Yeah, we need more water now. We'll have some. Oh, you guys are done building. We'll have a bigger workforce, is what I was gonna say. I don't think you guys both need to be cutting down logs. I would much rather have a second builder. Oh, speaking of which, you guys finished as well. I don't need this many harvesters. Like, I cannot imagine I need more than 5, even now. So, 5 workers. We should have 3 there. And then we'll have hauling post as soon as some of them grow up. Now, what I definitely do want to do is set up a lumberjack flag over here. I've probably said this before, but Transistor is definitely one of my favorite games by Supergiant. Would highly recommend. That's what this song is from that you're listening to now. They're the same ones who did Hades, I believe. And Bastion. Building unstaffed. Yeah, I know. That's not surprising. So I should be fine to put down just a couple of platforms across this. I actually don't want the water to stay. I could put like a dam or whatever, but like honestly, during a drought, I would much rather the bad water just go away. Um, so we want to do that, and then we want to go 1, 2, 3 up to there, and build a path across. Oh no, not the ad rake. There we go. That's probably a safe distance away. Maybe like this. I'm just worried about bad tides. So a bad tide, normally when there's a drought, all the water goes away, right? Including the polluted water. But every now and then, instead of a drought, you get a bad tide where all the normal water goes away, but all the bad, like, polluted water actually stays running. And that will fuck you up if you're trying to interact with things that are usually, like, diluted by normal water. Such as this. Metal flag is 250. Now we're going to save up for this 600 first. Oh, good. Damn, you guys chopped down those trees quick. Yeah, it must be separate. I know. Whatever. Demolish those two. Build here. And then district management, you will go right there. In a day, once I have enough signs. We've got 4 workers. I don't think we need 4 builders in this particular district, so let's get a hauler going. Give him something to do. Do I need anything in particular? I would much rather have more haulers. It'll make my ship more efficient, but... what else do I need over here? I suppose, like... a shower is nice, but I don't really need that. Again, we're saving up. Speaking of which, we're done. Build. Very, very, very high prio. Go do the thing. And as for workers, 2 is probably enough to start. And now that we've got some extra hands on deck over here, I think we might be good to send like 3 dudes across to start, maybe? You can be on low prio. You should probably stay on normal prio, though. Right? Like, the people hauling stuff between the districts probably actually need to be rather high prio. We always have you guys on high prio. And you on, like, highest. Like, always, always, always have people doing crops. It's like basic stuff. Okay, how do I do the district thing? I forget. I might not be able to until after I get a second district. Because then you can decide what things to pass between areas. Like, you can have them pass back and forth if one of them gets low on water or something like that. Also, next drought should be coming up in the next few days. Which is a little bit concerning for this squad over here. Okay, we can do like that and like that. Cut trees. Mark tree cutting area. All of this first. And honestly, like, a little bit of this, too. There we go. And path over to it. Like, I'd like to go that way, but clearly we're not going to be able to at first, so... build over from here. Slap down the lumberjack flags. 1, 2. These can be actually like super low prio. Yes, excellent. Oh, that one's Korean. So you can be on 2 workers. Manage distribution. Okay, so this is a very fucking confusing screen. But generally speaking, they import if needed. Export threshold. Import always. We're gonna leave these on import if needed, right? So if they run out of it, or if there's a like a demand for it, they will import. Otherwise, no. As for foods, they will always import if available. Now, as for export, you drag this line up and down. So these over here are only import related. As for exports, I guess I can actually still set those there. As for exports, you can drag up a line, right? So these guys won't export anything unless they have 95% storage. That's basically it. You can consider all these buttons over here to be import only. So when do I get stuff from someone else? And this bar here is export only. So when am I willing to give it to someone else? This is on the test, yes. Okay, so these guys are willing to export planks above 50%. Same with logs. Same with gears. You'll export foods regardless as long as someone needs it. Population, District 2. How do I think it's through this? Yeah, migrate population in, I believe. So I would like, from District 1, send me 4 workers. No, you know what? Send me 6. We want a good start. Right? There you go. Okay, 6 people have been sent over. I'm gonna go ahead and pause one of my inventors, because clearly it's going to strongly affect our ability to build things. Actually, you can stay going. So we've got 1 builder over here, but we're not building a whole lot, so that's okay. Now, what are we doing over here? We got 2 people here. We very strongly need water and such. But there is water in here, so these guys shouldn't have any problems getting water to drink. I would like you constructed on high prio. I would like, obviously, the housing constructed on high prio. Like this and this. If nothing else, those 2. And then a couple more houses so that they can start expanding their population. These can stay on normal prio. These built on high prio. So that should be fine. These 6 are going to be sleeping homeless tonight. Sorry guys, you showed up at a bad time. We're not going to worry about farming for right now because essentially they're just an extension of the other place, right? These guys are just going to export food to them and they're just going to eat from here. I would like a hauling post, perhaps. Ooh, drought in 3 days. Okay. We'll see if we can get this built as well then. This will be the highest priority right behind the others so that we can at least keep pumping water. We won't want to have to import any more of that. We'll put one of you up, and that's probably it for now. You can just go get your food from these guys. I mean, God knows they're harvesting enough, right? Like... I just want to make sure they're not homeless. And that they can then, you know, get to their house afterwards. Let's go ahead and bump you down to high prio for just a second. Mostly so that I actually go build those log farm things. You can be on 4. Are we back to... No haulers yet, but that's okay. Yes, build the water thingy. And then someone go get on that shit. Love me some Linkin Park. Okay. We still got 2.3 days. These guys are totally fine. The only thing I am concerned about, of course, is that these water wheels will stop when the time comes. When the drought comes and the water dries up over here. We are going to run out of power during the drought, but we've got a decent stockpile. We got 91 planks. We're good. No problem, no problem. I'd like to, you know what? Maybe we actually turn on the gear maker. Get some gears. We're a little low on gears. It's not a problem in and of itself, but building unstaffed. Oh yeah, I know. No worries. They're still sleeping on the ground because they couldn't get their damn house built. Have you... Oh yeah, they imported tons of stuff. Okay, okay. Oh, I got a ping on Discord? Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta respond to this real quick. Okay. That's that. Where was I? It paused when I tabbed out, didn't it? Yep. Damn. It looks like 5 is about the right number to harvest all the crops. Maybe I do want a 6th just to make sure I can harvest them all. But it seems to be going alright. Yeah, you can't get to it. Maybe build the damn staircase, huh? Thoughts? These guys are just like chilling. Just absolutely chilling. We'll just have one dude chilling there, though. So we got 4 builders. Nice. Okay, we got the stairs. They can sleep at night. Huge. And once we've got 1 water tank, I'll make sure they can at least get a drink when they need it. And once these trees are broken down, I can build a faster path as well, yeah. Okay, that has 12 full days until it's done. Please demolish that. I'm not waiting that long. please just be gone. Okay, and then tomorrow we make them work 20 hours, which they're not going to be happy about, but it's the last day before the drought, so you're going to have to fucking deal with it, is what you're going to need to do. Supply goods to other warehouses. Why are you guys not grabbing stuff out of here and putting it over there? I guess we don't have any haulers to do that yet, since I just relocated a whole bunch of people to the other district. These guys are, like, over here repopulating. But I'm gonna have a whole bunch of them grow up in really short order. Okay, you guys are working 20 hours today. Good luck. Maybe you could get this built in time? Oh, you cannot actually reach that unless I go, like, one more. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Cut trees area. Let me actually unmark this area for tree cutting for just a moment so that they cut the proper trees for me. I need them to cut, like, this tree, or else I can't actually reach it. So, like, do that. Damn, those builders are going to town, aren't they? Come on, chop down the damn tree, brother. We ain't got all day. There you go. Now you should be able to reach that from here. Yep. Cool. Now back to cutting trees. I wanted to do that like then and there because I needed time to actually build this before the drought starts. Now they're getting on it big time. Okay. Safe. By the way, how is my voice in comparison to the volume of the music? Is it, like, good? I don't know if I overpower the music or vice versa. I would prefer a little bit of the former, but not too much. Song is a tad louder than me. Oh, yeah? Okay. I will turn it down marginally then. There. How's that? I took it down 3 decibels. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you know, you could probably stop wasting your goddamn time sitting around all day. That guy was collecting his paycheck. We were paying that man to sit on his ass. Okay, they successfully built the dam. We knock it back down to 17 working hours. And we slow it down in preparation for the drought. Now, in theory, because this one has to travel about... It actually travels a little further. I expect there to be some bad water sneaking in over here for just a little while. That's why I built the dam further back. Granted, we aren't growing crops over here yet, so it's probably fine. It's not a whole lot of reason to build this, guys, but I know you're going to anyways. Yeah. For sure. You guys have food. You can go get it. Alright, now you guys can build these as well. You can get on that. That's the path I actually want to take. That tree needs a couple more days to grow up, though. And it'll be much faster. Just right down the middle. I can kind of chop across the way if I put the lumberjack flags like there, yeah? A little bit low on the prio. While I'm thinking of it, let me build some well-being buildings. Need a teeth grindstone there and a medical bed there. And campfire can probably go over here pretty easily. Right? Nothing wrong with that. And for the sake of making things easier to traverse in the future, maybe a little bit of this as well. All right, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. So now if you wake up here, you don't have to like run all the way down and around to get over here. And this is an excellent place for a warehouse, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Yes, quite. Quite! And maybe like... maybe like this as well. Do a little bit of that. And then we can have some smaller warehouses again. What kind, though? What kind? Not sure what to put here yet. We'll put something. Oh, you know what I can put there? Some decorations. Because those do actually affect well-being. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete these. And I'm going to place them slightly differently. We're going to put shrubs there and there. And we're going to put our storage like this. Since it's going to be food storage, they're going to be going there a lot. So putting shrubs next to it is going to make it much more likely for everyone to get the food they need. Carrots. They're all gonna go get the food they need, and by proxy, they will also get like the +1 for being near the shrub because they gotta walk past it to get the aesthetic bonus or whatever. Grilled potatoes, carrots, sunflower seeds. Those are the 3 we need. I guess I could have a little one for berries, but berries aren't actually important to their diet. It's sort of like a holdover food, from what I understand, or as far as I can tell. So just a little one for berries. Obtain from other warehouses. No, I want to supply to others, but we haven't made this district big enough to have other places that we need to supply to. 91% on that tree. Alright, let's bump these up to high prio. Let us delete the old lumberjack flags. And immediately repath. And we can just do like that until that tree's done. Do I have a storage for logs besides... No, I don't have any storage for logs. Okay, let's do that as well. Somewhere just right in the fucking middle, honestly. Give me some logs, right there. You'll supply to other warehouses. Perfect. How's our water level? Looks good here. Looks good here. This is just now finishing drying up because it's such a big lake. It takes like a whole day. I'm surprised this area is still like infected. There's no more water over here. Maybe it hasn't like sunk into the groundwater yet. Yeah, Beaver's injured. At least he's already there. We have no builders, eh? Where is everyone? Huh? Oh, these guys are working up here. Okay, that makes sense. Pause that. Pause this. Get some new tree cutting area. Cut you. And we can start cutting this, I suppose, as well. There we go. Let's clear out that area. Very nice, very nice. Speed it up a little. Okay. Now that we've built all the food, I don't really know what I'm going to build up. Maybe this will be where I do like the metal processing, since we're going to be getting the metal from right over here, right? We've got our research necessary to do the metal stuff too. We can get a scavenger flag built. We're probably going to put 2 of those. Boom, boom. These are lower prio than getting the houses built, though, which I would like to do sooner rather than later. I would like these guys to start repopulating. Alright, you guys are on hauler duty since this stuff isn't working right now anyways. Go do your job. Start moving stuff around. And we can have a 6th farmer. Hopefully that'll make it so that there aren't these like waves of things that we weren't quite able to harvest. Since they always move from the inside out and then they replant, if you don't have enough harvesters for all the crops you've got there, then they won't actually get to the outside crops. Like this one's probably been grown for like half a month already. We just never harvest it because we're busy harvesting the inner stuff. You, sir, are wasting your time. Stop. You could actually be doing your job. Chop down some trees. How's this going? Holy shit, am I full on logs? Oh, we're full on logs. Okay, never mind. You don't need to do anything, brother. We got plenty of that. So what happened to the world? This is, I believe this is a post-human world. So whatever the humans did, it caused the extinction of their own species. That's why there's these ruins around. And the beavers survived. And I guess have evolved to the point where they are able to build things themselves. But in a more nature-friendly way. I feel like humans might have had an easier time surviving if trees grew in 12 days, though. Maybe that's just me. I like how there's this one tree right here that's just complete pain in the ass to get to. I'm not even gonna bother. Could you imagine trees growing that fast? Yeah. Kind of a funny thought, honestly. It's just like... You could actually physically watch them grow, right? At that speed, if you're trying to grow, like, let's say a tree's I don't know, one of these trees probably like what, 30 feet tall? 25 feet tall, 30 feet in 12 days? It's like a foot and a half a day, 2 feet a day. You could actually watch it growing. 2 feet, 24 inches, it's an inch an hour. An inch in an hour, that's what they used to call me in high school. Watch that. What? Well, sorry, what? Did you say something? You probably misheard. Red guard. Oh, you know what? I haven't had that fourth inventor going. And you know what I definitely don't need is this. Can you reach these? Okay, you can reach those. That's good, that's good. Okay, since the drought's ending tomorrow, I am going to re-enable you guys, so I don't forget later. It looks like we got some good building done during the drought, honestly. We still got plenty of planks and gears. What we need here, I think the last thing I'm gonna build is that builder's hut, or I guess a hauling post, whatever. Drought ended! Survive your first drought. Well, it was my second drought, but thank you, game. Regardless. Alright, we're gonna put the hauling post there. We're gonna put it on not the construction site. The construction site can be the, like, middling priority, but workplace itself, lowest prio, highest workers. It's just overflow, really, right? Like, once all the important stuff is done with, then you just overflow into workers that just move shit around to make it more efficient. Okay, well, since I've built this path, I guess I don't need this one anymore. There we are. We've got lots of space we could build in over here. You know what? I could probably set up a worker chain to bring water from here and move it to a like there's a dump here, right? I could dump water into here and we'd have a little reservoir and we could grow crops up here. That'd be kind of sick. I like that. That seems like perhaps a marginal waste of resources, but fight me. B is for Beaver. Is that what it stands for? California about to steal that water from it. You can't have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just gotta build this staircase to heaven. Some sort of stairway to heaven. Yeah, let's unlock this. It sounds fun. I want to do that. Did I just hear water? Not in the property of a data center. Why are the beavers making a city? So that they can survive? What? Obviously. Am I cutting that tree, or are you just ignoring it? This motherfucker's ignoring this tree. Alright, well, if I'm gonna do that pump and dump scheme, unrelated to crypto, I promise, we're gonna need a third water pump, methinks. Uncool, go make a donation. I will never donate to a data center. What? Does anybody do that? Is that a thing? Nobody does that. That's a lie. Perpetuated by big data. Actually, no. You stay there. You big. Oh yeah, I saw that. That was cool to see. That was super fun. Yeah. He's trying at least. He's trying. He hasn't done it yet. Alright, you guys have plenty of logs and planks. Go do something with them, brother. Go do something. Here, I'll pause you for a minute. You got the logs. You don't need more logs. Go build some stuff. Speaking of which, how are you guys doing? I need... If you guys are going to be hauling stuff all day, maybe you could use a third hauler. We've got 5 dudes over here anyways. They're probably good. 4, maybe. 4. They can get logs over there faster. Oh yeah, I forget, once the drought ends, there actually is some water physics where it kind of like flash floods this area as it goes into this inlet. It's kind of cool. Accurate. Floods a couple things, but only for a second as it kind of figures it out. S. What am I supposed to do with that information? And yeah, these guys are doing just fine. They're successfully building everything. Nice. Do you guys have some kids over here yet? Yes, you do. We're gonna need more than that, though. I don't know, man. You tell me. Why would I tell you? You're the one who typed it. You guys asking me to come up with lore drops for his shit. I'm the omnipotent one. Oh, I see where the confusion comes from. If I told you that I wasn't God, would you still donate to me? Just hypothetically. Nah. That's very flippant of you. This is going great here. Love this. Brother, why do you need water and food? Why do you need water and food? There's water right there. What are you doing? Just stop for a second. Go get the water. It's not that deep. That said, let me go ahead and build a small warehouse here for some food. Yeah? We can have some, let's see, obtain from other warehouses. We can get some, we've got a lot of potatoes. Get some potatoes out here, yeah? Can you throw them in the slammer if they're not work? Well, in theory, they should just work. They don't, like, they don't go on strike. They work better if they're happier. It's kind of the opposite, you know what I mean? This guy took all night to go get some food and get home. He's gonna go home, he's gonna go to bed, and then he is immediately gonna wake up and get the fuck back to work because he took way too long hauling that stuff down there. That's one of the big issues with making a district too big, is that the workers just take so long to do their jobs that they don't get rest. Clanker destroyed. Who got them? Because I don't think Sari did. What do you think of Sora shutting down? Big W, big W. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I've been buried under work, I just heard yesterday. I think I heard, I mean, it only happened like a couple days ago, right? Big Pog just got bullied in NVIDIA. RTX on. Fuck AI. Yep. It's good that we're all in agreement on that one at least. And in some respect, I work with it for a living, so I know how bad it is. AI has its place. It is not in generating shitty memes and propaganda. It can be somewhere else. It can help us detect cancer. Let's go with that one. It can let's have it detect cancer. Why not do that? Generative AI bad. Yeah, there you go. Fork on ceramic and metal sounds, ASMR shorts video. How the fuck did this get into the music category? I mean, I guess it's kinda. It's not even that bad. Okay, have you chopped down the tree I asked you to yet? No. Could you chop down this damn tree, brother? This isn't that deep. Here, I play this one, I pause this one. There you go. There, now you're closer to that one. Honestly, I was expecting that wasn't the worst. That was just some dude hitting a ceramic bowl with a fork. Hey, could you chop down that tree a little faster? Thanks. Not to like rush you or anything, but you are a beaver. I expect efficiency when it comes to chopping down trees. It's like the one thing you do. There you go. Oh, you're not cutting this tree. No wonder this tree isn't cut. I realize it isn't what you just said there, Jaeger, but I really should play the Ace Attorney series sometime. Stream of consciousness led me to that subject. Ooh, beavers. Oh, buddy. It's beavin' time. I loved when he said it's beavin' time. I reserve the right to remove any song that is too wild, but meme songs on their own are fine. Okay, are we not making enough water over here anymore? Is that what I'm seeing? You guys aren't doing your job? Do I need a third pump? I can do that. You just gotta let me know before you run out. Look here. Look, see how easy? Boom. I only have to build one little itty bitty path. Boom, problem solved. Get on it. Oh, it's peak as fuck. It's just heavy as fuck as well. Oh, yeah. Throw it in there if you want to listen to it. Hello. How's it going, Rex? Did you have an accounting test, Turtle? Tried guts maxing made some bullshit. Is that what you posted in the pogs? That was a failed experiment, yeah. Yeah, so it's a fine balance between um getting enough guts and not overcapping your guts, but still having like a speed card or two to make up that little bit of difference. Oh, that's why you weren't here, Shadow. That makes a lot of sense, Jordan. Something about the boss makes a dollar, I make a dime. Decent Bakshin, 1149 speed, 700-ish power and stamina, 1200 guts, 1100 wit. The 1100 wit is very nice. My Excel started fighting with me at one point, like the text turned red for some reason. It's possible there was something wrong with a formula that it was freaking out on you. Now you just gotta figure out how to get that power up and you're good. Honestly, if you inherited its stamina, you should probably just switch that to all power. For some reason, she wins in team trials. It's probably the really high speed and guts. Gonna give any Ultra Kill players watching this stream flashbacks with... Oh, did it not work? I can throw it in there. Assuming I can actually select it. Boop. There you go. Oh, now it's in there twice. Well, just a second. I shall remove the other one. There we are. This is a topical song. And these guys are killing it out here. What's my science at? 314. What do I need to get more science? I need 1,000 science to make more science. I do need to worry about growing some trees for the sake of sap and such. I think there's like sap. I think there's maple syrup as well. So perhaps I should try to make an area where I can get those things. Maybe that's what I'll do up here. Grow some trees and then like harvest sap up here. That could work. Don't see why not. I'm very interested in making this thing. Let's get on that, guys. Let's start building. Do I need to do this? No. But it's cool. Boom. I'm slicker than an oil spill is actually a bar, though. I'd give it like a... It's like a 7.5 out of 10. That's a good bar. That's a good bar. Also, Daily Legend races, which is so sick. In about 3 weeks, I'll finally have Special Week. Hey, congrats. I own every single character on that list except TM Opera, so in 3 months, I will have TM Opera. Uh-oh. I'm waiting for the 1.5 anniversary so I can start farming for Saiyan Sky. Okay, you guys are building just fine, right? Like, I don't need to be worried about... Oh, you have nobody building. Oh, that's concerning. How many people do you guys have? Do you mind migrating some other fuckers over? Here, let's get some more people over here. Get some more people over here. No wonder you're not building anything. You're not building anything because you're not building anything. Everybody's pumping water. Okay, while you're here, you might as well make some planks, right? Okay, you just... You gotta go. And then you need to build me... Am I allowed to... Yeah, power shafts are free. Okay. Well, not free, but like basically free. Build one of those. Stay in Sky. Oh yeah, for Uma Musume. I don't have Opera, Rudolph, and Special Week. Also probably some other ones. Yeah, a fair number of them on there are 1 and 2 stars. Oh, you also don't have Tokai Teo. I think Tokai Teo was the first one that I got. I got the swimsuit version of her while trying to get Kita-san black. Of Wait. Of Special Week? Of Special Week? Because honestly, her swimsuit version's not bad. Does Seiyun have a swimsuit version? I don't think she does. At least not on Global. But he just pulled for Kita-san Black. I think he's probably thinking of either Special Week or Maduzensky. Because I don't think Kita-san Black had any new skins on JP recently, so. I am so happy I have Kita-san and Satono Diamond suffering from success, I see. A friend is asking for a copy of the test we wrote 10 minutes ago. How the fuck did he lose the file that fast? A copy of the test? Why would you need that? Do you guys just keep the test on you after you turn it in? Yeah, these guys are building quick, though. I'll give them that. They are building like their life depends on it. Because it may or may not. This is absolutely a prioritized by haulers sort of building. I also have 27k carrots. Yes, you are suffering from success. I was considering with my free ticket going and getting Yukino Bijin Wit. It's online. I would just refuse to go write a test if it was in person at 6 p.m. Honestly, I kind of enjoy the 6 p.m. in-person tests that I had in uni. I mean, like, if you had to go somewhere really far away, sure, but, like, I preferred them to the 8 a.m. ones. Jesus, I hate that. Look at that, the wave of beavers coming out to go to work. I got fine motion to 2 limit break. I have 0 LB fine mo, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that, and I don't own Kita-san or Super Creek, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to do either of them either. I feel like they're going to be power crept long before I can use any sort of investment into them. So I feel like I probably just pretend those cards don't exist. What the fuck is this game, bro? The one that we're currently playing? Fun is what it is. It's a worker management game. Thermodynamics at 9 a.m. Fuck that. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Fuck that. So this guy will go get his own water, actually. So even though it's prioritized by haulers, like, they don't need to. Was this made by a Canadian? That's actually a good question. Hold on. Timberborn. Who was this made by? Store page. It was made by Mechanistry. Mechanistry. Mechanistry developer. Okay, I don't care about that. I care about you guys. Poland. They are a Polish developer. Pipes. The animation her catching the tuna threw me off and makes me think it was a swimsuit. Oh, so you just got default Saiyan Sky. Nice. Man, I would hate it if they made a game where you can mine and craft. You want just one game? What if they made multiple? I wanted Summer Sped, but I got Summer Madu. Oh, you're probably in the minority on that one. I feel like most people were going for Summer Madu with that one. I also got Summer Special. Brother, I have some bad. Also, I think the, just a moment, let me pause this. I think the The music player is broken, so I'm gonna have to stop after this song and replay it because it's clearly it's got the wrong now playing down there. DJ, can I make you two-dimensional? I mean, technically right now you're seeing me in 2 dimensions, right? If you could make me 4-dimensional, that'd be way cooler. 2-dimensional sounds lame. Hey, so were you guys gonna build this thing, or... Oh, you aren't. Like, there you go. I need some Bully Rudolph so I can have both the hags. Do you want to know what I pulled for my SSR ticket? I'm gonna go with... you got winning ticket power. The summer one. That's what I think you got. Insanely close. Guts, fuck, it was Guts winning ticket. I feel for you on that one. Maybe a Yukino Bijin Wits will fall out of the fucking sky for me. If not, I'll just use my selector for it. Literally useless garbage. Yup. That's pretty much everything I've pulled that hasn't been what I've specifically been trying to invest in. I got like a 1 limit break El Condor Pasa. That's about it. Sorry, I've been distracted from this game a little bit. I need to be working towards something. Now, they do have the metal harvesting going. I just need to, how do I harvest these things? Hold on. How do you do that? I doubt it's cut trees. I don't suppose you want me to cut trees. No. I mean, clearly you guys can get up there just fine. There's no problem with that. Right? Like, you can see they can reach up there. Oh, you guys have 20 scrap metal. Oh, you finished your work already. Oh, I see. There was nothing new to do. You just done already. Okay. Metal. Let's go ahead and unlock the smelter. And I would very much like you guys to start smelting things. But first, a little bit of this. And then putting the smelteries down. These use a lot of power. I could probably get one down like here. And then build a water wheel next to it, yeah. There you go. Now you guys don't have to get into the water to build either of those things. Damn, 30 scrap metal? Alright. It's rough. It's rough to get that from from the fucking free roll though. I'm honestly expecting twin turbo speed. That's what I'm expecting. Oh, my beaver just injured himself making gears. Okay, are we successfully? We are successfully filling this with water now. All right, I'm gonna plant some trees up here. Let's plant some trees. So you can see that pine trees do make resin, chestnut trees make chestnuts, maple trees make maple. That's all like no shit, Sherlock. Now I just need a forester up here to plant said trees. Right? Let's slap that bitch right there. And we do not need a lumberjack flag, right? We need a, what's it called? It's like a tap something or another. Tapper's shack. That one. Do we have 500? We don't, but we can still plant the trees. How big is a tapper's shack? You can only hold one beaver. Okay, so I'm probably gonna want 2 of those then, if I had to guess. Gather sap and syrup from trees. And the gatherer's flag. Berries, dandelions, chestnuts. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay. We're gonna do, like, that much for pine resin. Maybe even a little bit more than that. Maybe like that. We're gonna do this much for maple syrup. Alright, something like this. And then we're gonna do this much for chestnuts. Okay, something like that. And then I want a gatherer flag. And then I'm gonna put the tapper's shack over there. And you can see we can gather everything nice. Manifesting Akita-san for you. Oh, it's not the free... This is a free support card pull, right? I don't think... It's a support card ticket, not an UMA ticket. Okay, are you guys good? Lots more people now. Yes. Excellent. Bueno. Yeah, you're pulling Kita-san's speed SSR? Oh. Even if I do, I'm still not going to be able to use it, unfortunately, but... Even if I get it, and then I use the selector on it, and then I use my gem on it, it's still only 2 limit break, and it's still pretty fucking bad. I have an exam tomorrow, 3 next week, and 2 the weekend. Well, at least they're spread out. That's still a pain in the ass, but it's better than having 6 this week, I guess. Okay. What else do I need here? I need storage. I need storage for these items that are about to be showing up. Stores bulky goods. Something tells me metal counts as a bulky good, so let me just assume it is. Yes, both scrap metal and metal blocks are bulky goods. So let me build 2 piles. Just boom, boom, just like this. Boom. Scrap metal, metal blocks. And then we got this guy. And that guy's gonna be on, like, super high prio. The construction site's also on fairly high prio. Always have water on highest prio. Might be pulling on Findmo and Kern-chan Wedding in May. Oh, that's the rerun for Findmo? Wait, I thought Findmo already had a rerun. Is she getting a second one? I'm saving for, like, months. I'm saving for, like, Mr. CB. I had 3 this week, and the last 2 are spread out for the next 2 weeks, which is nice. No, I'm talking about... Oh, Findmo, the rerun for the... Okay, for the UMA and Kern-chan Wedding. Yeah, I don't care much for the wedding skins, to be honest, but... Hell yeah. Look at all those carrots and potatoes. Y'all need to start harvesting more sunflowers, though. Hold on. Maybe I need to, real quick... remove a line of potatoes, because it looks like our potatoes are going crazy mode. Clear this planting area, maybe just part of it, even. Mark for demolition. And assign super high prio on that demolition. Speed through that. They'll get it in due time. And plant trees and bushes. No, plant crops. Sunflower. Boom. There you go. Hopefully that'll solve our sunflower issue. At least a little bit. I'm interested in if these trees are going to make it so that this amount of water is just not sustainable. But it seems like they're doing their job just fine. We got one builder who's barely doing his job. I'm gonna need some of these kids to grow up so that we can have some more workers. Or better yet, just make some more kids. You got 30 housing. More likely McQueen and Golshi Summer. Golshi Summer is the next Uma that I'm even considering at all. I'm waiting for Mr. CB Wit and Summer Madozensky speed carts. I'm not interested in very many Umas for the next little while. Like, pretty much the only one I'd even consider is Summer Golshi. Until, like, August. So hopefully I can save up. I just want my Calstone Lido, but I know she's not coming out for like another year. Hey, sir, why are you not doing your job? Fine. Only one scavenger. Now we just need a bunch more planks, which we should be good on. Yeah, we're good on that. We're just taking their time. Daitaka Helios, don't care. Summer Suzuka and Tachyon, maybe. What else here? You guys are doing fine on the water now. I think they were running low on water a little bit because they kept transporting more over here so that this guy could do their job. Okay. And then once we have chestnuts, we can actually start exporting those back to this side. The other thing I wanted to do was, if there is an end to the bad tide, I may try building all the way up here and, like, destroying this, and during a drought, like, building a wall here. Right? Just, like, right here. In fact, let me like preempt that. Right, doing something like that. Although I would guess that they probably won't let me build this easily right now, so I think... How am I actually gonna build there? I think they can build down, perhaps, like this. Might need to do something like this. Right? And then they'll be able to build here, here. They should be able to build the whole thing at that point. And once they've built that, then we demolish these. And bada bing, bada boom. Hey, thank you for the follow, Gabriel. Alright, we go out that way. Boom. I'm gonna have to build all the way up there all in one go, or just let one of my dudes get sick, or a couple of my dudes get sick walking through this crap. Which I'm not a huge fan of, obviously. Build there, there, there. This is going to be what they need to do when the time comes. But until then, I think what I do is I just, like, allow them to build this one path here. They build this, and then I'll just, like, actually connect the path once it's time to do that, right? Because you can see they can't actually go do that yet. I'm definitely not going for pity for both of them, so I should leave that banner with at least 30k. So when Summer Golshi and McQueen drop, should have around 50k carrots. How many carrots do you get a month in this game? I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna head out, but you enjoy your Beaver game. Appreciate you stopping by, Logan. What's tomorrow, anyways? We playing Portal community maps, I think. And then Sunday's Balatro, as always. And we needed 600 for the tappers. No, 500. Okay, we can get that now. Let me get that. Gonna lurk for a bit, taking dog out. We're probably gonna wrap up in like 20, 30 minutes. Maybe I'll go through the next drought. That's probably what I'll do. I'll go through the next drought. We'll get 2 droughts done this time around. Big value. Also, could you please finish building the water wheel, guys? If you take a month as 28 days, you get around 5k a month plus the event carrots and giveaways. So definitely more than 5k a month. Okay. Is it really only 5k a month? 75 times 28 plus the weekly? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, plus class 6 and all that too. Legend races, if you assume there's 1 CM a month as well. Are we sure it's only that much? It's like what? It's like 375 for class 6, isn't it? Or 350? That alone is already fucking 1400. 1 CM, even if you get like 3rd in Group B, you still get like 1,000. Oh, I didn't count the club either. I'm talking class 6 for team trials. But my club is A rank. I don't know what that gets me. It's probably like 1,000 or something. We're kind of killing it out here in A rank. I went 250 a week for TT because personally I fluctuate between 5 and 6. That's fair, I suppose. So 1,000 from that, 1,000 at the dead bare minimum for a CM, which there's at least 1 a month. Usually more. Because we're on an accelerated schedule. I can see how you get like 5 to 6k. And then plus the events, you definitely go higher than that. Oh, hell yeah, we're getting actual metal, dude. Dude. We got metal, dude. Now, I will say, once I block this off, this water wheel will start to spin slower, right? There will be less flow through. But I'll be able to make full use of this river. This whole thing will turn green. And we're going to be cooking. I could just put another water wheel further downstream and it'll be fine. Right? Like, just put another one here and just build it up over here. In fact, I might do that now while I'm thinking of it. Build that there. And then you do, clutch. Oh, wow. Those clutches? Looks like we got 3 days till the next one of those. Can I? Oh, cool. It's oh, that changed it. Oh, that's so nice. You used to have to build a separate corner gear, I think. It's this pain in the ass. Now it just does it. What building is unstaffed? That one? Yep. We got 9 people in the hauling post? Okay, can I unpause anything? In fact, you are pretty much done with your job. You can unpause, I suppose. And then I need to find something for you guys to do over here. Paper mill, eh? I could see going paper mill into printing press. Paper mill, paper mill. We aren't quite there on the... How's our... Oh, we got plenty of power, too. Yeah, for sure, paper mill. We could probably even sneak a printing press in here. It might not quite run full speed, but it'll be pretty close. Make some of whatever that stuff is. And this is what the resin is used for. You can make strengthened planks. Yeah, I think we're going to need to figure out research as well soon. Maybe get the observatory, right? 1 hour, 1 research versus 4 people get 10 research in 0.75, right? It's so much more efficient. It's just so expensive. And we need resin, so it's still not feasible at the moment. So we're just going to go with the printing press for now. Paper mill. Slap that down. You're next on the list. I'm going to guess that paper is probably a small product that can fit in a small warehouse rather than a small warehouse. We want paper rather than a pile. That's what I was trying to say. Supply to other warehouses. Cool. The planter is planting. He's planting plantingly. In fact, once the planter's done planting, he can kind of just fuck off, right? Like, at that point, because we aren't going to be chopping down the trees. How often do these make? 7? Every 7 days makes 2. I gotta wonder if I actually planted enough trees. Every week you get, this is probably like ballpark 50 trees right there. Once it plants out to the edge. Every 7 days you get 100. How much do you need for those? 1, so I can make 100 shiny planks every 7 days. I could probably stand to plant a few more then. The food and the maple syrup, Meh. Let's go maple here and here. Because this is... Oh, these are chestnut. Oh, that's my bad. Clear that planting area. Make more chestnut trees. And then maple starts there. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell the difference. You can tell, but it's hard. Great. And then we do more pine here. There we go. I really like that song, like, genuinely. Sexy Back is, like, a good song. Back to lurking. I hear that this was, like, a meme song on TikTok for a while. This one, not Sexy Back. I don't really interact much with TikTok, so I can't know that for sure. Or not even a meme song, but like a popular song. You know how songs get popular on TikTok and then it's in every single video for like 3 weeks? Clear all that out. And then mark a new tree cutting area. Chop that down. And I can make a path across that whenever I need to, and we're going to have more tree to chop. This is the last day. You guys worked 20 hours today. You are done. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. I will leave the staircase in case I decide to build something up here in the future. You never know. Okay, what other options do I have as far as like things like well-being? I guess I'm saving up for the research. That's really what I'm doing. I could see buying something like a lantern for some aesthetics. Let's go a shrub here, perhaps. I feel like most people are going to be sufficiently shrubbed. But perhaps we could use a couple more. Like that. There you go. You can also do housing, like roofing. So you could slap a roof up top, right? That gives value as well. But then you can't build anything on top, so you want to save the roofing until you're completely done. Do I want to know what that's about, Jordan? You telling me you guys haven't sent any gears this way recently? Are we out of gears? No. We can get some over here. Oh yeah, since this drought is going to be happening, I'm going to want... In fact, you know what? You guys can go back down to 17 hours. I'm gonna want these guys to immediately, like, super high prio this. I want all this done. Including this. I might also need to do... one of these. Huh. I think you can build districts as far as you want now. This shouldn't be an issue going this far. But there was a time when there was like a limit, and if you went past it, you couldn't go any further. I think they removed that. It's more of just a recommendation now with, you can see the line gets darker the further away you get. We'll see if that's true. The drought has started. Does the poison go away? The poison... not exactly. I might just have to deal with the fact that they're gonna get sick. Creates an antidote that cures contaminated beavers. Ugh, am I gonna have to, like, plant some fucking... I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna have to plant, some dandelions. Which I suppose is fine. Plant crops. No. Plant dandelions. I don't need a ton of dandelions because I don't intend to get infected that much, but we'll plant a few over here, you know? I would like you to prioritize dandelions. I have a sneaking suspicion. Sneaking suspicion these guys are going to get sick. Prince is a goat. Look, you can see that it kind of gets more green for a second there. Alright, you can pause. Oh good, we have haulers now. Go up to 4 workers. I want to make sure this gets done, like, now. You know what I mean? Why are you guys not building more? I guess because there's nothing more to build. These guys just need to get down here, build it, and that's that. And now everybody kicks into gear. Right, now you can see 3 dudes running down there. You guys might be working 18 hours. Oh, you know what? The poison did go away. Nice. These guys can just hang out, honestly. No big deal. There's not much else for them to do anyways. I guess you know what I could do is I could set up like a couple of fucking power wheels. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then we do a little bit of, where is this? Right? And then we can have a couple of those guys doing their thing. It'll be slow, but they can work. Okay. And I think I can have 2 miners now on the scavenger flag. Alright, so that was 1 day. They managed to get up there in 1 day. There is a lot of building to be done up here. But they did get up there in a day. So they can build down like that. Okay. They are trying their best over here. Brother didn't feel like actually building it. There you go, guys. Yep, there you go. You demolished 26% of it and then fucked off? Come on, guys. Oof, it's gonna be tough. I'm not sure if we make it in time. I think we do. I think we still make it in time. We're just gonna keep making them work an extra hour each day until they get the shit done. These guys over here are like, why are you making us work so long? We ain't even got anything to do. So we just have these guys running on here, and you can see that our demand is super low. Like, they're working at, like, 1/3 speed, but at least they're working. And you've successfully planted the dandelions. You are literally wasting your time. You, honestly, I would rather demolish those than deal with. Go demolish those, actually. Alright, we gotta wait until those are built. And once these are built, then I can build the last 2. I don't want them to build the closer one first and then not be able to reach the far one. Damn, those take a second to destroy. Wow. So you guys getting back out here today? There you go. Okay. We'll see if they can finish the job. It's going to be close. They will be working 24 hours today to make sure they get it done in time. We only need to destroy one of these. And if we do, I'll just remove the rest and it'll be able to flow out through there. It'll be fine. Let me make sure that the last 2 levees get built. There we are. Let me make sure that these sit on normal prio as well. You're the one who put it in here. Come on, there we go. We got 4 of them done. 2 more. You guys can do it. You slow ass, constantly thirsty, never stop for water before you leave ass. Look at these guys. Never stopping for water on time, are you? Look at this. Every single one of them. Every single time they come up here, they're thirsty. Like, guys, drink the water. I desperately need you guys to finish this on time, so... None of this get tired shit. Go build. Yes, at the very least, demolish that in time. Excellent. And let me slow down time here. Unmark resources for demolition. All of these. You guys can go finish this job next time. We got what we needed here. And you guys can go back to working 17 hours. So let's see how this works. Hopefully, we should have just made this so much better. Now, is all this shit down here gonna die? Yeah, 100%. But... Okay, these are running. This is running pretty much full speed. Not quite, because we're still on that, like, back and forth. The water's flowing back and forth. Right, there's gonna be some flooding over here as it comes in. The usual. Alright, you can get back to work. The hamster wheels can stop. Sorry, I clicked the wrong pause button. Those hamster wheels can stop. We've actually got some unemployed people over here, I think. Or are they over here that's unemployed? Surely not. No, we're good over here. Damn, that's a lot to look at. No thanks. Vacancy. Oh, vacancies. That's different. Okay. We are 600 science. We could probably build a couple more inventors in the short term for these guys over here to do stuff with. Our food looks like it's still good. Once again, we are still a little lackluster on the sunflowers, so maybe let's clear this planting area. We're still going great on the potatoes, so I'll clear that out. Once these get harvested, I'll replant sunflowers there. The metal harvesting is going excellent. We're getting lots of metal. Not sure what I'm doing with that yet, but we'll figure it out. And we successfully avoided anyone getting sick. Ah, this song. Cut trees. Okay, we finished that cutting. And, I don't know, mark this general area for cutting next. So how's this going? It looks like it's going great. It looks like there's enough flowing through here that it's going down here. It's going to, of course, hit that blockade and then overflow. And it's going to kill the shit out of those trees. Not that they weren't already kind of fucked, but... like, you can see the contaminated, flooded, and drying. Just GG. They die in, like, 0.1 days. 0 shot that they live. But that's okay, because I wasn't growing anything down here anyways, right? Like, oh no, they died. I can still chop down the tree and then replant later once it's cleared out. This might be enough to kill these trees over here as well. It looks like sometimes they do. Anyways. But, fresh water. Nice and clear. We could put another dam down here next time. We'll have much more water to work with. Now all of this is clean. The only part that's an issue is down here, right? We could even build, like, way out in here. I'm not going to build a giant wall, but I could see building one over here, right? And then clearing this out over time. Still not sure how, besides just putting a cap on it. Oh, I guess... Well, I was about to say we could destroy this and it could go this way, but then it just comes to the same place, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I do have the option of we could destroy this. We could build a rather large wall too high across here, right? If we build the larger wall here, it'll flow this way, and then in theory, it'll flow out this way, right? I have to build the wall rather large. It actually ends up having to go, like, all the way across. But the bad water can go out this way. That would work. I don't dislike that. It does block me from ever collecting these ruins, and of course I have to get all the way over here, but it works. We can also build upstream. Once we get some explosives, I could see blowing up a little channel here, putting water in there. There's also this one here. That one's natural. That one's easy. There's just a lot to do. There's a lot of options. I'm digging it. I like this map. Cool. Okay, so with that, we're 2.5 hours in. Pretty good stopping point. We finished 2 droughts. We successfully rerouted all of this bad water. I'd say this has been good. Oh, right, it was called Biggest Dickus. That was, I don't remember who suggested that one, but... man. Where are we at with viewership? We got like 3, 4 people, 4, 5 people. Yeah, we're looking good. We can raid into someone. If we're looking to do that, I wouldn't mind doing some raiding. We good with raiding Grim? Hit my fucking bench PR to Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Hashtag real man shit. Oh, press. Okay. Is that just like a random tweet you found? It is real, though. That is real shit right there. Nobody gets to know what's on my gym playlist. Oh, that's me right now. Oh, you're at the gym. Word. Hell yeah. we're gonna raid into Grim. He's playing Expedition 33. I'm interested where he's at. My gym playlist is white girl shit and Eurodance. I can respect that. Alright, let's go get him. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Portal. And, yeah, peace out.